hello, folks. It has been a while for me since I've done a stream, since there were two holidays. Christmas Eve and then, New Year's on Friday. I say that is offensive to my streaming schedule, and we should all collectively change holidays, alright? I think that my holiday, my Friday day, my day of Saint Drearyhood, should be the only holiday able to be happening on a Friday, other than y'all's sainted ability to be here on Happy Dreary Day. That's my joke. I spent like 15 minutes thinking about it. You're welcome. So, if you have never, ever joined one of my streams before, allow me to tell you what happens when yes, this is me. Let me see if I can get... If you have never joined my stream before, let me tell you what's up. My name is Dreary, and, you can call me Grim, or you can't call me Grim, rather. And if you want me to draw your icon, one of your OCs, literally anything, as long as it's not somebody else's work, like artwork or OC, well then, feel free to send it to me over my Discord. If you need my Discord, just let me know. And my Gmail, if you don't have access to, like, using Discord or anything like that, or YouTube. I honestly think YouTube is the best policy, and it's really fun to look up stuff. And the best thing to do is hashtag Dreary. OC baby. And that lets me know that your video is something that you want me to look at, and it's a ton of fun to go through with this. So, Dreary, thanks for reading emails. Yes. I get tons of spam emails, but I get emails from some of you lovely lot, and it's fun to, like, respond to that, especially since I'm very bad at responding on other places, and I'm actually kind of decent at other, emailing. But, let me go to Discord real quick, and I will start looking for some of y'all sending it to me. If you can't tell, I'm a little rusty. I'd like to apologize for that. A few weeks of not streaming has made me die internally, so, give me a little while to step it up. I've also had caffeine twice today, so my insides are jittering and dead. So I'm gonna go for my Discord. If any of y'all need the little Discord tag, just let me know and I can look at that. Okay, hashtag DrearyOC by Lil Fox the Highland. Let's look at this, shall we? I can drag it off. Okay, it came down. I accidentally made two, so I've got double. And let's take a look at the first thing I will be doing. Which channel do I put it in? You can literally put it in any one of the art channels other than fan art. Fan art is the only one that I will not be looking at. Or you can DM me or anything like that. So yeah, let's do this. What? Who did I start Call Me Kevin? I did. Okay. So I'm gonna turn Call Me Kevin off, and then I'm gonna get back to streaming. So I have a few YouTube videos up that I was watching beforehand, or that I was watching a few hours ago, when I was... Oh god, that's about to turn off. Right. When I was chillin', right? Heck chillin'. I don't know why Charlie is sad. He's dumb, right? Just look at him in the middle, and this will be you if you do not subscribe. So subscribe immediately, and you shall then be a gamer. So let's get started with something like this. So we can do this. We're gonna go with a forward-facing view, because I don't know how I would do the jaw from a side, so we're just gonna go like this. Have it a double bounce to give it a little bit more fluff when we do some of the fur, because this is gonna be a fluffy little boy. I'm assuming it is a little fox, considering the person's name that sent it in was a little fox. So, that makes sense, in a extremely not convoluted way. Charlie is starving. So are the children in the basement. We're all fine. Come on, folks. We got this, right? Draw monkey. I will draw that a little later, mayhaps, if I can see your OC later. Monkeys are fun to draw. I've had fun drawing while you're away some dope OCs that I might show you a little later on, because you're trapped here. I am your jailer, and you are the people who have to watch me. Like, this is not a discussion. You signed the contract when you first started watching this. It was there, right there in the terms of service. You just click no. Don't worry, I own your soul. It's fine. Like, don't worry about it. I'm cool. I'm nice. You trust me, don't you? God, all my jokes are very cringe, but you know what? That's fine. I'm cringe too. I honestly think I am the most cringiest thing in the entire world, other than, you know, maybe Sappho, but that's like, debatable. I might be slightly more cringe. Slightly less cringe. Goodbye, Sarv Animations. I hope you have a nice night. Sorry, I have to turn that down because it was... I'm not this pale in real life, to clarify. I've got 2 screens in front of me. I just hated how pale I was. That's all. I had to say it, alright? I'm not this pale. I mean, I'm very pale. I reflect sunlight. But straight up, I'm not this pale. I don't actually glow. I just reflect the sun's light, kind of like the moon. It's fine. We're best buddies. Me and the moon, I'm that tall. Contract? Yes, quite. Right. Ezra. That name sounds very familiar, Ezra. Where do I know you from, might I ask? I remember a name like that. I'm a very knowledgeable person. Let me move this nose a little bit up. A little smaller, rather. But that name does sound familiar, but where would I know you from, might I wonder? I'm gonna do some cheek fluff. Right, so... like this, I think. Alright, that was a bad start to the fluff. Alright, let's do this. For real this time. Collect the powers of cheek fluffiness of a cat, and let's do this. There you go. I think that looks... bad. That looks very bad. Alright, I'm not a perfectionist. I can do this. I can do this. I look like a ghost. No, that's me. You're looking at me and you're seeing yourself. I understand completely. This fantastic Greek muscle. Yeah, that pure muscle, baby. I can see you'd see yourself, you know, reflected in my abs. I don't know. I'm just trying to say typical egotistical things, alright? Pretend that I was very funny and you laughed, and I was not the only person that laughed at that awful joke. Would make me feel better. 1 laugh a day can save a dreary in critical Can't Jokerton. Can't Jokeville. That sounds honestly like a serious thing I'd do. Just straight up, I can't make a good joke, I die. Right, there we go. I think that is more like what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna turn these facing up. Also, I was playing Stardew Valley before this. Great game, right? I love games like that. Okay, I love and hate games like that because I get super addicted to the whole I need to go and give plums to the old woman next door type games, right? But I never really feel into it. It's more, I like doing things and feeling cool, but I don't really feel like a part of this fake community that they've set up. Stardew Valley takes that whole thing out of the water. Stardew Valley is absolutely fantastic. I am addicted. I bought this like last week. I could read out the hours I've spent in game, but I don't feel like embarrassing myself online and admitting how much I play video games. Seriously, it's a problem. I should step away from the computer, right? But it's so fun. Why do people make games addictive? Why are they so good? What? I sent art via email. I was the first to send art. I sent a 90s cat. That is super dope. I will check that out next. Since I did see an email pop up, like, as soon as I started streaming. Was that you? Might have been. Email is one of the only things I can't figure out how to disable notifications on. It's not that I dislike notifications. Alright, that's a lie. I hate notifications, alright? I've never understood why people will leave them on. I'm like, I want to sit here, I want to watch my Call Me Kevin Markiplier stream, right? They aren't streaming together, like 2 different streams. I'm watching it once, like double fisting those iPads shoved in my face, but I can't deal with notifications, so I'll just turn notifications off. But that means that I don't reply to people, right? I don't reply really fast. So if I don't reply quickly, know that it's not because I hate you and you're awful, but it's because I don't see it. It's because I hate notifications. Discord is the one I hate the most. I hate the sound it makes. I hate it so much. Makes me like want to crawl up into a little hole with burritos and a comfy blanket and Stardew Valley and just die. You were in the rat stream? Ezra, you were in the rat stream. Oh, I remember that. Okay. Anyone who wasn't there, y'all wouldn't get it, but everyone was screaming about rats almost as much as this one time during a stream. Everybody wanted to kill a person named Alexander Hamilton, and I couldn't keep it back. I didn't understand what was happening. They just wanted to steal poor Alexander Hamilton's kneecaps. Like, he was a founder of the United States, but nobody else cared. They were like, nope. Back. Slugging back those Alexander Hamilton kneecaps. I think that was a few weeks before that, actually. But around the same time. The golden days of the dreary YouTube thing, when I actually posted videos, which I am. I'm gonna start posting. It sounds like a lie. I've got one up. It's about Hypnis Sappho, because some stuff has happened. She said that some stuff has happened, and she's obviously lying about some other stuff. Trust me. It gets pretty whack, pretty interesting, and I've got the video all lined up. I've got tons of stuff on my desktop, which is why it's getting annoying to, like, drag out items to draw, because I've got so many pictures up on my desktop. It's annoying, and I need to clear it off, but that's fine. They're recreating the rat stream. The rat stream 2.0 is what we should call this. The Reckoning. I'm gonna got a little fur right here. That way it doesn't look too out of place. And clean up. What is over there? What is on his face randomly? Oh, here it is. Let's clean that up and stick some whiskers there. I've got this cute little brush that I made. Look at this. Look at it. If you're not looking, if you're doing anything else, stop. Look at me. See me. Give me a sec. Look. Oh, I made myself smaller. How do I make myself... Ooh, look at me. Oh, God, I'm moving. I should not be moving. Let me drop that. Look at me. I'm in the middle of the screen now. I made this brush. It's really cool. I want y'all to say this is almost as cool as rats. Say that in the chat. Say it. Me as your eternal small commander lord thing. Doth commandeth it. I don't know, just... I'm cool, alright. Okay, yes, I'm still streaming. I thought I clicked the end stream button by accident. But I want y'all to say that I'm really cool and I made a nice brush, alright? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's so nice of all of you to say. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, and I'm almost as cool as rats. Oh, that's so sweet. So sweet of you. I love it. Nice. Very wholesome. Wholesome chat energy. Thank you. Very, very nice. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. I have not watched that movie, but that's still stuck in my head, alright? It's good. Brush equal rat. Thank you. Pauser, you know what's up. You are getting double rations. I mean, what? Nothing. I honestly think this is coming along pretty good. I'm usually not great at furries, right? And this is a more furry-like or anthropomorphic animal-like. I'm not very good. I mean, furryism was what got me into drawing because my best friend, I will call her Russian furry friend, drew an OC for me, and I was like, that is so cool that for her to be able to draw something for me, which is kind of why I do videos like this, right? Is to get people into drawing. I gotta pull up this picture again. It's to get people into drawing, right? If I can draw something for somebody else, can I inspire them the way that Russian furry friend inspired me? And she's really dope. I don't think she watches this. Like, I really don't think she does. But if she did, that'd be really cool. She's an awesome animator, right? Like, fantastic at animating. But she's real cool, is what I'm saying. Drury, have I heard of the new FNAF game? Yes, I have. I also heard this from some people that it's, like, really buggy, right? But my idea of bugs is like this, right? I don't know that you haven't asked, but yes, I do like the game. I watched the Markiplier playthrough. But my idea of buggy games is, would you pay for it, right? And would you have a fun time playing it? Do I think that they should definitely, like, take out the bugs? Yes, 100%, certainly. Hopefully the bugs do not stay there for that long. I know that they've had a couple patches by now, but, and hopefully some of the major bugs are out of the game. But do any of the bugs, like, hinder your gameplay enjoyance and stuff like that? Is what I would buy the game. Yes, I would definitely buy the game, though. Like, I love bug-free gameplay as much as the next gamer, but I have to say, I do in fact love games. They're so fun. I do think they should have waited a little while and released it just a little afterwards, though, so that they could have gotten some of the buggies out. But that's just me, right? I am now banned from the daycare. Yeah, security alert! I feel that, man. I did not... Oh, give me a second where I clear my thoughts and stop trying to say 16 conversations at once. I'm having a conversation at this side of my head about fabric, so I'm trying to talk about art in the new FNAF game while thinking, do I want satin or do I want something fluffier? Satin's too soft. Barry Buff Benson? Barry Buff... It has been forever since I have seen Barry Buff Benson. What are you... Barry! Barry! Yeah. Okay. I could come back to you. My favorite, and what the thing that I think is, like, least talked about, because it should be, because that was terrifying, is the little animatronic things, the torn apart, not the torn apart, but the not put together animatronics that don't move. That was terrifying. That scene where you had to watch, like, 6 of them at the same time, or else you'd be, like, killed. That was awesome. I think that was one of the best well done scenes. And it was definitely the scariest, in my opinion. Right, is just those. Because it's hard to do something like the watch them, you can't look away, things like correctly, and they did that fantastically. Most of the time I don't find those things scary, but that was so well done, I couldn't not find it terrifying. So, yeah. That was great, honestly. One of the best parts of the game, I think. Or the Gator Golf thing. That was great. I love Gator Golf. Everything about that. And that's all I have to say on that because I have not actually seen the end of it. Dreary, it's been so long I missed you, though you probably don't remember me. Xenoblade, it has been only a few weeks since my last stream and you were there. I remember you. I might have a bad memory, but I don't have that bad of a memory. You're here a lot. You're like the most, you and Pazzer are probably the most recent real active of my streamies. My streamy boys. And what are we gonna do next? We're gonna add a little bit of shade around the eyes, and then I will check my email because one of the lovely people sent one to me via email. Then I think I'm gonna check YouTube if someone sent it to me. Then I'm gonna check YouTube and see if someone sent it to me there. And there we go like that. And we go like that. And bada bang, bada boom. I didn't put in the mouth, but we're gonna do something like an off yellow to give it like a slightly disturbing kind of look. And we're gonna do that same color under the whiskers. I don't like this off yellow. I spoke too soon while I was grabbing the color. That looks like a good off yellow. Then we go like this. Now, if I'm gonna give you a little bit of art advice that none of y'all asked for, it's this. Do not use pure white in your art. In fact, something I should have done before I started this was I should have turned the background off of pure white, because color theory, different colors mess with the way you perceive other colors, right? So if you put a dark color right next to a really light color, the colors are gonna change. So always make sure that you're going with an off color on your background. That way it helps, you know, differentiate some things. Mama Dreary, how could you? Yeah, what? What happened? Did you... What? I'm not talking about adoption. I'm not admitting to y'all that y'all don't have to pay me. So, I'm not gonna tell you ever, Firestorm. You are going to sit here and wonder how long could I... I'm just gonna sit here and wonder how long can I continue living this lie. But now you've all figured out you're adopted. There's your threatening email. And I wonder, for how long can I keep this up? For how long can I keep the gig going? It lasted 14 long years. I hope that y'all are at least 14, otherwise that won't make sense. At least I hope no one under 13 watches me. I hope not. If you're under 13, go do under 13 things. What do people under the age of 13 do? Drink apple juice? I like apple juice, but that seems like a under 13 type thing. Yeah. Hey, I am not a horrible parent. I am a atrocious parent. Get it right. All right. Let's look at this bad boy. I'm drawing 2 Furmeisters. Let's do this. My Furmeister ain't showing up. Furmeister, there he is. I don't know why I'm calling them. I'm Mr. Furmeister. I'm Mr. Hot. I'm Mr. I guess because like fur is hot and stuff. I'm indeed over for good. Let me look at this. Yeah, under 14ers, go play Minecraft. Gotcha. I'm gonna go play Stardew Valley. Okay, I thought Stardew Valley was gonna be like a happy-go-lucky kind of game. That's why I wanted to play it, right? That's why I wanted to play. It was because I had to get some happiness in my life, you know? Jury vlog cooking stream win. Funny story. I nearly might have gotten sick over the last thing that I made if my dad hadn't caught it. I've been trying to like push myself to cook more, right? Because eventually I'm gonna have to cook for myself, right? I'm not gonna be living in my parents' basement by the age of 34. That's not what I want to do with my life, right? I mean, if you are, you know, but I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do with my life. So I've been cooking more. I gave my dad a really overcooked hamburger, and I was like, I don't want to make an overcooked thing for myself, right? Like, obviously, he gotta eat first, but I want to make something a little better for me, right? Second time through, let's do this. Don't cook it for as long. Apparently, when my brain heard, don't cook it for as long, what came out was, I'm going to kill my entire family by giving, you know, just myself really, but like, by only cooking the burger on the outside. The inside of the burger was entirely raw. Like, raw. Like Gordon Ramsay, it is raw. It was not good. And I'm glad that my dad caught it before I took a bite. Like, I was literally, like, about to take a bite of this entirely raw burger when my dad was like, Alex, can I see that? And it was like, oh, what? Why do you want to see my burger? And he was like, I just want to see it for a bit. Let me see it. And he cuts it open. Raw. Nothing but raw meat. It was grody. Not good. What is your opinion on Antonio from Encanto? I haven't watched the movie. Now don't crucify me just yet. I don't have Disney Plus, and I don't want to have Disney Plus. Disney Plus is just like a really dumb way to get money. Like, I don't like Disney Plus. Just like not a moral standpoint, but you know, whatever, right? I don't want to pay for Disney Plus, so I'm just gonna wait until I can find it on YouTube. That's the best way to get anything done. Just wait long enough until someone just like, hey, I'm gonna re-upload this to YouTube, really bad camera quality with awful audio, and hope I don't get sued. It's fun. It's a fun game of how bad quality can I find a video of this movie. I once watched, pirated, not really, but like an entire Lilo and Stitch movie on YouTube, like the third Lilo and Stitch movie, I think. And it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, literally, that viewing session was the worst one I could have possibly had. But I sat through that entire movie because at that point, it wasn't that I wanted to watch Lilo and Stitch. It was that I had to prove I was man enough to sit through this awful rendition of this movie. The audio was toned down so that, like, even Lilo's voice was like, I am Lilo. They all sounded demonic, especially, like, the adults and stuff. It was... You see how big my face is on screen? It was that big, and it was doing the bounce across screen thing. It was doing that. And it was awful. My mom came in while I was watching the movie, and she was just like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm watching Lilo and Stitch. And she was just like, we have the disc upstairs. That was the wackest part of the story, was at the time we had a Lilo and Stitch movie upstairs. Why is this ear so bad? All right, folks, you ain't seeing this. You are not seeing this? Close your eyes. Your eyes are closed? Yes, quite. Yep. Good. Keep them closed. All right. And, yeah, there you go. I made it from... There you go. Looks nice, don't it? I drew it myself. Very good. Good, yes. Consume my art. And, yeah, that's what I have to say for myself. I like the music, kinda. I've got music. Got kind of boring. Me? No, Five Nights at Freddy's. Ooh, I was imagining, like, Barry Buff Benson. How could you say that about me? I mean, I am boring. It's clear. That's fair. Like, completely fair. My entire joke is, haha, arson. And that's fine, right? That's my sense of humor. Or at least my less dry, sarcastic, and make funny humor. Went to a karaoke bar with my mom the other day because she made me do something fun for Sunday night. She made me sing. It was really cool. Oh, people clap. Okay, that's one of the most fun things about singing, right? Is that I remember one time I went over to my neighbor friend's house. Like, I say friend, but we aren't friends now, but we were friends at the time, right? And she was having a little karaoke birthday party, and I went up and I sang with them for Frozen, and then people clapped, and for the entire rest of the night, I was getting compliments about it. And I was like, my confidence is through the roof. And that was fun. I never actually got to see her open my present, though, was because the party was running so late that I couldn't stay any longer, so it was sad. She's dope, though. I don't see the other eye, but I'm assuming that it's in, like, virtually the same position. Or is it, like... Okay, pauser, you're here. Does he have fur covering an eye? Is there a bandage covering the eye? Where his second eye? My question stands. Barry Buff Benson. Shoot. Chat. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Nothing. So as I'm waiting for that answer, I'm gonna draw her their hat, so you're not just sitting and listening to me freak out because I thought I saw somebody behind me, only to realize it's a loading screen. Look, hey, Reximus Max, how are you doing, my good man? How you doing? You doing good? You have a very Merry Christmas? You eat lots of, good Mexican, some Taco Bell. Taco Bell's not good Mexican, but it's pretty good for, like, cheap stuff. Right? I meant... F&F music. Oh, Friday Night Funkin', not Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, forgive me. They look kind of similar. When you're just skimming the chat, F&F and Five Nights at Freddy's are, like, the same thing, virtually. One has a child being traumatized via her, his, girlfriend's family. The other one has a kid being traumatized, by murdering animatronics, killing him. Who here knows about Omega? What is Omega Mart, and why are people talking about it? What? Tell me. Inform me about Omega Mart. I've seen lots of people talking about it recently, but I don't know what it means. Do not start this. What is sleep? I will tell you, sleep is fantastic. I didn't draw the second eye. Okay, so the second eye is there. It's not like fur over it. Okay, got it. I will do that. I am very small-brained today. Very dumb. Throw me in a box, name me Jim, and I'll be cool. I'll be dope. Tonight, unintelligent. That is my entire thing. What? You know what? Yeah. No, layer empty. Okay. Oh. My entire attempts to cheat at art tonight are just being thwarted by my own stupidity. But that's fine. Because I have y'all to watch and make fun of me. Doing alright, had a smoked turkey, and then my boss gave me COVID. Could you taste the turkey? Could you taste the turkey at least? Or was the turkey tasteless? I mean, like, as long as you had a good Christmas dinner. And as long as you're okay. What is your opinions on Animal Farm? Snowball? Kick him. Kick him where it hurts. Omega Mart is a giant weirdcore supermarket. It's like an IRL art exhibit thing in Los Angeles by Meow Wolf. I have, also, welcome Griffin. I have no idea what those words mean when they're put together, but when they're apart, I understand. So I'm like, halfway to understandabling. And you know what? I'll take that. I don't understand half the things chat tells me, but that's fine. Alright. I could taste the turkey. Alright. Also, my brain is very wrinkly, right? I might be small, but let me have wrinkles, okay? Let me just have one thing is all I ask. struck by your electric love. What? Alright, we're gonna give it more of a square face like this. So we can do some fur on the end. Right, and then we liquefy, push that up, push. There you go. That looks more facially shaped than I had before. Wait, who is Snowball? I haven't read much of Animal Farm. Ain't he the villain? I think he's the villain. If I'm not misremembering Animal Farm, I read it once years ago. I think he is the bad guy who goes, hey, you know this cool thing we've got going on about, you know, this farmer and him being a jerk, but what if we actually put me in charge and I ruined everything and then became a ghost story in order to trick everybody else into listening to the later leaders? He's a not good character, if I remember right. Which you probably do. I got an excellent memory. 20 out of 10 of what? Who's my name again? I'm Dreary, right? Yeah, that's me. There we go. Alright, let's just do these, actually. Let's not do the lenses, because those make it look whack. We're just gonna do the little frames instead. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Like that. And then we go, ooh, look at this. Doesn't that look so much better than what I had before, even though it looks virtually the same? I like it, so we're going with it. Anyone know this place is not happy? It's very happy indeed. The most bestest, happiest ever in the whole wide wackiest world. There we go. Have I showed you my new brush yet? I have, because y'all were talking about how it was rats because I ordered you to. Good. Mother Drury, why did you adopt us? Dosh, kids. Dosh. The best thing in the world. Guess what someone said to one of my friends? What did they say? I don't understand Braille. What does that say in Braille? I was about to ask if there was a blind person in chat. Could they read that? Before I realized, and I was like, you know what? I'm an idiot. They will appreciate me being an idiot further. So, if there is a blind person in chat, that's cool. You probably won't be able to read Braille in chat. But if anybody else can read Braille, that would be good. Yeah. There we go. Let me continue past my stupidity. She adopted us for the views. Absolutely. Give me more money. And let me, ignore my stupidity. I'm gonna go like this, down. Like that. There we go. Looks cute. Alright. What we gotta do is purse it that way, have the two little fangs pronging out, and the two little fangs pronging out, and that is him done. Why does he look so bad? Mizir, come back. Look good for me. That sounds weird. I don't like that. I'm gonna take that sentence back. I'm gonna change his facial shape a little bit more, that way he doesn't look constipated. I'm just gonna make it a circle. What I should have done in the beginning, but I was trying to be fancy. Oh, on a wrong layer. Right. Like that. We go back on a lower layer and erase, and that looks better. Except his face is not at all even on his face, so we're gonna change that. Does this look better? Is this your card? Alright, squish face. No, it's still facing sideways, so let's just move it like this. Alright, this is what we're doing, folks. We're gonna make it look better by pushing it further to the side. Then we're just gonna shoop and shoopy. Like that. Me messing with it is making it look worse. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Oh no. Okay. We're gonna do emergency measures, and that is just extend. Oh, that looks worse. Okay, emergency measures have not worked. I repeat, emergency measures have not worked. How do I fix this? Oh god, gooshy goosh. Right, so we're gonna go like this, then. What we're gonna do is bring it forward again and then turn, maybe? Turn it down? Oh, keep it extendo. Alright, and then we just wrap like this looks better, yeah? Give me a yes. Give me a 100%. Now the second ear. Now this ear looks weird. Okay, we're going with it. We're keeping it like this because I can't spend any longer looking at those ears, even though I absolutely hate that I gave up on it. But it looks good, right? It looks like what I was going for. Okay, I'm not giving up on it. Y'all aren't looking. No! You were looking. That way my scream did not, decimate you. But that looks better. Okay, we're good. We're continuing. I love this. So what did I miss? I lost my mind a few minutes ago. Well, over a few ears, so you might have jumped in at a time when I was still screaming about the ears, but we're good. We're fine. We're cool. We've moved past it, even though I still don't like them. And we're going. We're gone. This looks good. This looks like what I want, kind of. It's almost there, but I'm going with it. Because if I spend any longer on these ears, I'm going to start screaming. And it won't be like mad screaming, it will just be insane gibberish. And that's all you're gonna hear. Island madness. Setting in early. No. Your design is completely fine. My inability to draw two ears was what was driving me insane. It's like two eyes, Like how artists have trouble like drawing hands and eyes and things. Because you're trying to make them look pretty identical to each other. It was kind of like that. I didn't like the way that either of them were facing. And it was entirely on me. That's not your fault, and I'm sorry that I might have said it in a way that made you take it that way. Don't take it that way. It's not what I mean. 'Twas a green light. Rex is a tired dad. Yeah, Rex, you're the tired dad. Or no, he's the uncle that comes in. You know the uncle that everybody has that just doesn't. He doesn't let the children be children. And when like children are like little kids, they don't appreciate it, right? Like little kids, children, they're like, "What do you mean we can't touch the fire in the fireplace?" And the cool uncle sitting there like, "Nah, you can't do that." And when they're older, they're just like, "I'm glad you didn't let me touch the fire so that I can now dirt bike." Praise Bingus. Praise Bingus. He's the weird cat thing. I like him. He's kind of cute and kind of ugly at the same time. Much like my sainted self. I find that joke too funny. Then we get a paler pink, so we're gonna go here. I suppose it's not paler, I just kind of got a salmoner one. Salmoner? That's a weird word that I just made up. Start using it, everybody. Salmoner. I feel like salmoner will be the next big thing. It'll be the bee's knees. Also, in English, we were doing a little bit of like history and stuff today, right? Whole bunch of cool stuff. I love English so much, right? Like, seriously, it is a fun class you should 100% take if you, like, even if you don't have to, take it. It's pretty much like a free course, because, you know, it's English, right? And it's still fun to do, right? And we're going to be reading The Great Gatsby soon, which is going to be super fun because I like reading, right? And we were talking about history stuff, so, like, the Great Depression, the Roaring 20s, tons and tons of fun. And you can't ban me, Rex. I can do whatever I want, except not really, because, you know, I'd probably be banned off of YouTube. I'm Starch, an international crime agency. But we're talking about all sorts of stuff, right? And we were talking about slang often used in the 1800s. Also, I'm going to start looking for the next person, so start adding me whatever you'd like. And I will do that. And one of the words that I absolutely fell in love with, oh, I like that, was the word for a pretty girl that was following around, like, the mob and stuff, right? Like a mobster. Mull, right? You'd think that they'd just be like, hey, this girl's weird. She's hanging around the mob. No, mull. Why did they make her sound like an awful food? Straight up disgusting food. I don't like that, but it's still cool, right? The name itself. Alright, so we're gonna pop into my DMs real quick. Ooh. That's cool. Wait. I do remember you. A all-knowing therapy friend. I remember drawing. I still have your OC on my thing, if I remember correctly, but yes. I will draw your cool, edgy character. I love myself some edgy characters. That sounded rude. That was not meant to be rude. It was a free history class. I'm down. Oh, don't make me start talking about history, but allow me to pull up one of my edgy OCs right now because I said I was going to. Also, praise my animation skills for this because I don't do lip syncs often. I mean, my first attempt at a lip sync was the Halloween thing from last year that I made, and that was pretty bad, right? But I did this. I mean, obviously not the best lip sync, and it's like 3 words. It's not a ton, but I'm proud of it because I haven't done animation in a while. This is my attempt at making the most overbearing OC I could. Ignore them, they will never show up again. I hate their design. And this is my cool new edgy OC. He's Greed. Hope you like him. I'm gonna change him a little bit. But this is my original... No, my original design for Greed was just like flat face of gold, right? Like really nothing on it. Then I was like, oh, I'll add like a little knight's helmet thing for him to view for. It'll be pretty cool. And then, also raising my hand, the genocide route was pretty cool, just saying. Then I was like, oh, I know. I'll make like a molten halo of gold to kind of like make fun of the angels in my world, right? And it's like, because they have like orbs, it's more or less like biblically accurate angels because those are really, really cool. And I was like, flat sheet of diamonds with a molten halo, but I didn't like the way that looked, so I swapped it around. A dude with a halo of crystals was my next idea, and I added like those gross little teeth. And then I came to this conclusion, which is that he can grow crystals and like cry crystals and stuff that form out of his eyes, and his mask is of molten metal gold. And he's gross, and I love him. I like making gross things. What is he? He is a demon. He is a demon of greed. But in my little world, you've got, you know, the typical demons of greed, like Mammon, Asmos, those guys. They didn't really want to do any work but get power, so they tossed a lot of their energy out into the earth, expecting it to, like, collect souls for them. But what it did wasn't what they expected. And I'm gonna start drawing now. I'm very sorry that you had to wait a little all-knowing therapy friend, but I did want to get that through. But it kind of, it formed a mask. For every single type of the 7 deadly sin, a mask was formed on a person, right? And they had their own free will, which Asmodeus and Mammon and all of them did not like. They did not like the fact that their power had grown their own free will, so they kind of straight up abandoned them, right? And forced another crew, born from the atrocities of humans, not the seven deadly sins, that's who they are, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, to, you know, kind of guide them through what they were supposed to do. So they're kind of mock-ish family broskies. Not really, right? But kind of in a loose sense. And, yeah. He gross. He one of the bad ones. I mean, they're all pretty bad, right? And I'll stop talking as soon as I get through this. But the 7 deadly sins operate off of humans. Like, they'll be like, hey, this person has got lots of money. I like lots of money. I am going to steal their body and corrupt their soul. Haha. And that's their whole thing. They're edgy, and I love them. So that's what I have to say. I do like your mask, though. That is a cool looking mask. Oh, and the 7 deadly sins are the mask and not the people under it. Okay, Mettaton is cool, right? I love Mettaton. He's really dope. When I was like huge into Undertale, he was one of my favorites, and I used to listen to the that one Mettaton song all the time. I still listen to it, even though I'm not like in the fandom anymore. I still listen to that one Mettaton song, the like a hard drive, I'm a heartbeat on a hard drive. That song, I love it so much. It is so good. Straight up one of the best musical things of the 21st century. Mettaton Hard Drive. If you have not listened to it, listen to it. Good song. Oh, okay. Good song. It's fantastic. Love it a lot. Listen. I'm going to assume it's Napoleon. I don't know who did it. I'm gonna be honest, I got no clue who did the song, but it's still good. And it's like really techno. Ooh. Wait. Huh. Alright, that is odd, but I still like it. This is the person I am drawing, by the way. Just a little showsies. You did what now in this chat? Ezra. I don't remember that at all. But I'm gonna take it as I was not paying attention and that's what happened. My chat, I don't think y'all know how weird y'all are to me. But y'all are real bizarre. Like real bizarre. I don't like that as the eye. If you are in chat or if you're still watching on like Discord or something, could you please let me know like what type of personality this character has, that way I can tell like what type of eyes I will continue through that way. But if you could just like let me know, that'd be really cool and would help me a lot. And if you're not watching, I'll just, you know, do whatever. Eminem did it. Eminem did what? And hello, Kitty 00723 Wolf, question mark, exclamation mark. How are you doing on this fantastic Friday, day / night / evening / whatever time zones, I don't know. I hope you're having a good time. It was yes, yeah, I know he had a techno name, but I wasn't sure, you know, which kind of one. Why? What'd Fandroid do? What'd Fandroid do? I'm not aware of any controversy he was in. I just like his song. I saw the most amazing artwork the other day. Like, most of the time, I'm not a huge fan of, like, medieval art. But straight up, there was this one medieval painting. I like looking at medieval paintings, right? Just to get some idea of all sorts of stuff that they've done and stuff like that. Well, Rex, if you're still here, can you Can you take out the one with the Russian name? That is a bot, and I've seen that stuff all the time. No one click on that link. Don't, please. And I do not have that up, so I cannot take it down. Rex, if you're here, can you do that? Thank you. I love you videos. Thank you, kitty. That's so sweet. Let's see. Bring this up again. Okay. Typing on Discord, because why not? Okay, basically, chaotic energy, Casey. Got it. Literal anarchy. That is what the eye shape I will go for, then. So, with anarchists, or like little maniac buddies, I tend to do something like this. Let me do Lazarus eyes real quick. Not to the full extent, and you can tell me if you like the eye or not. But I'll do something like this. A little pinched upwards at the top. Some showing of that. And then another eye is a little higher up. Now let's do it like this. Yes, opposites. I like doing this for Lazarus because Lazarus is, you know, one of my dumb, crazy, bad OCs, right? And I'll pitch it one up and the other down to give kind of like a crooked look, which I absolutely love, especially when I'm doing something who's not meant to be liked. It typically makes people distrust them faster, if that makes sense. And I add little crooks in the eyes, a little that. Tell me if you like it, and if you don't, I will completely start over for these eyes, and don't worry about it, I can do that. That's why I am here. Then oh, that eye looks bad. Grab a different color for this. I wish I could draw as good as you. Oh, thank you, kitty. All it takes is practice. So don't you worry, you can get out there and you can do a fantastic job. Now, like, obviously, looking and listening to people who have had a little bit more time is always better. Like, it helps you grow a little faster, but you can't expect to be fantastic overnight, and you can be just as fantastic, and hopefully better, in no time. I mean, if you were better than me, don't brag about it. I have feelings too, but you can feel more than free to ask me, like, any questions you might have, or something like that. Alright, snapping, we're gonna turn snapping on, because it's easier to drag things around, and then we go like this. Oh, honestly, I'm gonna do something else first, because this, I learned, is a little easier to make eyes. Even though it's virtually the same thing, I just want to show off my brushes again. Hey, Drury, how have I been? I have been pretty good, Luna Mystic. How have you been? Actually, we're gonna pop both eyes in the corner, like this. It's easier if I do it something like that. The second eye should be up. There you go. Then we just erase what we don't want, and we are good. I think I drew pretty well, but you were amazing at drawing. Thank you. Oh, y'all are being very sweet to me. What are you planning? Not really, though. It's kind. I like it a lot. Very nice. Boost my ego. My ego needs boosting. I mean, I know. I am the most fantastic artist since Leonardo da Vinci himself, almost a DiCaprio. And I know I'm literally perfection served on a plate. You know, look at this artistic neck. But, like, I'm fantastic. It's only fair that you think I'm great. Not really. Thanks, though. Oh, don't want that on. It means a lot to me that y'all are continuing to watch and that y'all are here. Even though I'm, you know, I've only drawn 3 things so far, so I need to step up. These are rookie numbers. And I think it's because I'm spending a little too much time on this, but that's fine. Not this in particular, but like this in like drawing in general. But that's fine because I'm actually pretty happy. Da Vinci, beep, 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 beep. Biddy bum bum. Mother Dreary, can I drink don't drink glitter glue. Why does every single stream end with me having to tell someone not to eat or shove something into their gob? That's the same thing as eat. Don't shove glitter glue up your gob. Glitter glue is not good for you. I know, it's like funny haha, but don't. No, niet, nine. How many languages do I have to say it in for y'all to understand? Because I don't speak anymore. I only know C in Spanish, so... what's no in Spanish, so I can say it in another word? What is happening? Why am I seeing drives off a cliff and teleports behind... I am confused. Chat, what are you doing? What are you doing this time, chat? Why am I seeing... What am I seeing? I don't even know what I'm seeing. No, don't eat drywall. No. You know, one of my dogs ate drywall once. She's fine. I mean, she was fine. She's dead now because she's old, but was old. It was a long time ago. I can stop that conversation in its tracks. Why do you eat rocks? Don't eat rocks. Don't eat drywall. Don't eat... Do sleep. I almost said don't sleep. Don't fight each other. Chaotic chat. I have no idea what my chat is doing, Luna. My chat's doing whack things. I'm gonna move my eyes and nose. Does that give me enough space? It does. All right. I'm gonna do something. Might look bad. We'll see. I don't usually draw lips. That's the only issue, is I'm trying to draw cute little lips on this bad boy so it looks cute. Because this one's got lips too. I'm gonna give him some cute lips, but I do not draw lips well. My lips, originally, when I was doing art, was one color and one color only, and that made some of it look real bad. But that's fine. I've gotten slightly better now. Can I draw your OC? Of course I can, Glenn. My, how I draw your OCs is a lot like this, so, if you're new here, let me tell you. I have a Discord, which I can give to you, or somebody else can give to you if I'm, like, really busy and I don't see it. And just put it in one of the Discord's art chats. You know, turn on notifications, because I do stuff like this all the time, and if I don't get to you today, I can get to you, later. And, I completely lost my train of thought. And if you stick it there and I happen to stumble across it, I will draw yours. And it's just like that. I've drawn a couple of people today, and I draw lots of people all the time because like I said, I do this often. Give a shout out to myself while you're watching the stream, might as well. And yeah, remember to stick with me, because if you're here, I can ask you certain questions about your OC and like what you want done with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you would, very generous, like donate. I mean, it's a free stream, so you don't have to. But if you do, that counts as a commission, because I'm real dope and cool. And why is the eye so far away? No, the eye's fine. Okay, never mind. It's just a whack angle of the nose that I need to balance out. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, we're perfect. We're perfect, guys. We got it. There we did. I already have it. Well then, I'm sorry for guessing. I only glanced slightly once. Slightly once. That's a new sentence, even for me. I'm gonna move the ears up because the ears are too low, and that's what I was using as a base. Yipes, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Better. Okay, that looks better. Alright, we're good. We're good. We got it. Chat. can we stop role-playing? I don't understand. I can barely read what's happening, and I'm confused. I don't get what's happening. If you want to, like, continue role-playing off of the stream, that'd be great. But if you wouldn't mind either toning it down just a little bit, so that there's less death, destruction, and rat chaos, or, why didn't I draw hair? Oh my... okay. I'm an idiot. No one comment on that. I don't want any comments on the fact that I'm an absolute idiot. But I just want to state I was smart. I was planning on drawing this, but then I just completely forgot. My brain automatically shifted to Joe, just submit everything down like this. And then just start coloring. And I was like, ooh, I'll start coloring. Wait a second, she's bald. Or at least I'm assuming. I should be assuming. What is the, did you put down this? You did not put down whether it was he or her. Please let me know. That way I can, I won't change the art at all. That way I can say correctly. I am indeed lost. Who's lost? I'm lost. I gotta bring up the art again. There we go. Real fluffy hair. Let's do this again. No. Want that. I just don't want this. Right. We start again. Want the fluffiest hair I could possibly have. Like this. No, more like that. There we go. Follow it through with more fluff. And then, like that. There we go. That looks good. All right. And I believe that is the sound of a popcorn lord. I smelled that popcorn being made.
Bacon grease.
I know. It smells good. Show off this absolutely amazing popcorn given to me by
The
Popcorn Lord, or as the peasants call you, the Pogcorn Lord. Feel free to spam. Fist bump.
Enjoy, Drury.
You're welcome. Your ring hurts.
I thought I, got you up here rather than down here. Here, let's try it again.
No, ring hurty. He's got a ring on his finger that he wears all the time, and I kind of hit it as I was giving him a fist bump. Stuff hurts. I love your videos. Thank you, Nugget Shake. I love your name. That makes me want to put, like, McDonald's, nuggets in a blender. That's what it's called. Not a Shakenator, which is what I was wanting to call it. In a Shakenator and just press blend. I love that name so much. You get a 20 out of 10 from me, good sir. Good pal. Good man. Oh, thank you. It's a very nice thing for you to say, all-knowing therapy friend. I am a favorite artist. I'll take that. Yeah. And one thing streaming has not done, it has not left me ego boostless. Because me, Rando number 25, gets people saying stuff like I'm their favorite artist. And that is dope. I need to move their hair up. That way she can keep her eyes. Yoinkus. Doinkus. There we go. Then we just erase a little bit that's stuck there, and we are good. Does this give off, like, chaotic energy? Would y'all say this gives off chaotic energy? I hope it does, because that's what I'm going for. Charlie's been sad for months. Charlie's in the Great Depression. Don't make fun of Charlie. He's cool. He's good. He's got it. He's dealing with some stuff. The wife and the kids, they all left him. He's good. He's by himself now. Give it a little while. He'll be fine. Alright? I don't know how he... Oh. Rex, Popcorn Lord, just came in. I gave them permission to spam. I'm sorry about that, Rex. That is my bad. My bad entirely. I should have told you, mayhaps, because I think you were gone. Sorry about that, broski. That's on me. What do I want to do? I want to do a scar like this. A little curvy. I think they're scars at least. So that's what I'm going to treat them as. Like that. Middle one hanging down lower. I think this goes on their lip a bit. So let's go like that and like that. Then we show a little bit over the top eyelid. There we go. That looks cool. Does that look dope to y'all? I hope it does. So that looks pretty dope to me. We're gonna keep this on a different layer and as a slightly different color. That way I can, you know, shade it a little better later. But for right now, let's just keep it that low brown. And now let's start to color. This broski has got pale skin with some yellow undertones, if I'm not mistaken. Think about, let's try this. Let's not say what I think until we put it down. I think that's a bit too yellow. I think a little bit more orange will be good. Let's see, red. No, it was closer when it was just orange. Maybe add this. No, it's too pale. Dang it. Right? Skin tones suck. I'm gonna drag this out. I was close. Okay. I go back. Let me go back. This is closer to the skin tone I want, so we're just gonna go with it. This ain't perfect. It's got more red undertones than yellow undertones, but it's close enough, so we're going with it. I can't color pick since I don't have the right software, right? This is on my computer. I'm drawing on my iPad. But, it's fine. So why did we adopt... Mother, why did you adopt us? So we would bow down to your supremacy with views and subs. Precisely, my good man. It has taken you this long to realize you are simply pawns in my game. You are simply chess pieces to move to my final goal. In my eyes, in the Lord's eyes, you are simply the means of the... You are simply the means to the end. Ignore the fact that I had to restart. I'm trying to be dramatic. Let me be dramatic. Let me have my moment. And that's my bit. You're welcome. So, with slightly crazy and, like, insane eyes, yellow for everything, like I said, kind of gives an unsettling feeling, which is why I kind of gave it to this guy. But it also works on eyes. Obviously, not the same color. We're gonna go a little bit more yellow-y. But for eyes, if you want to give it, like, a slightly insane in the membrane kind of look, like a shifty look, yellow works. I'm gonna change it because I made it too yellow, but that's fine. That's why it's on a separate layer. We increase the brightness, and it's good. Then we go over here, and we make it real bright. We go yoinkus. There we go. Tone that down into oblivion. And it gives an unsettling vibe. Don't you think? I think so, so I'm keeping it. I am smartened. Enjoy your boba, Froststorm. I hope it's pretty good. Hope it's boba-y. Hope it's, I don't know. I hope it tastes good, really. That's all I suppose I should say. If boba isn't boba-y, then is it really boba? Or is it not boba? And is it Biba boba? I don't know what Biba is. But I know, I wanted to rhyme, but I couldn't think of anything that rhymes with boba other than Schmoba. I always thought natural eye colors work best for crazed eyes. I feel it, I do, but I love the color green. Lazarus is my only, like, he's insane. He's unstable. One, that's only because, you know, he's undead, right? So the blood isn't flowing to his brain fast enough for his brain to keep up, right? Man's isn't, you know, I'm crazy. He's just very slow, right? Doesn't see what he's doing is wrong, that kind of stuff. And I just love the unnatural, like, green hue that his eyes got. But keep in mind, Man's is a walking, rotting corpse. I didn't want anything about him to be natural when I made him. Especially considering in my first renditions, I know I've said this a ton, but for those of you who haven't...
Hi, buddy. Hi, baby boy. Say hi. Say hi, Bubba. Hi, buddy. Want popcorn? Sit. Sit.
This is, chat, this is Rory. You can, like, kind of see him out of the corner of your eye. This is him. He's cute. Oops. I dropped a piece of popcorn. I guess Rory will have to get it. Then we go like this. I think that, no, that, the eyes are a little... I'm just gonna draw it like this. I didn't get the circle done correctly, and I think it's gonna be slightly hard to get it to what I want. So that's fine. So what we're going to do next, is we are going to work on the hair, and then I think we're going to get a little bit of the skin tone, and then we're going to move on. Don't... Yeah, Rex handled it. We're good. Keep in mind that mods are humans too. Mods make mistakes as much as everybody else does. So if you think a mod made a mistake, the best way to, like, get it reversed and, like, stuff in the future is to be nice about it. Please be nice to mods. Keep in mind that he has dealt with a ton of bad stuff in the past, like a ton of things that was real gross and real gross behavior, and he does it completely for free, right? So let's be real nice to mods. They're real good. And it's completely fine, I get it. It's, Ezra, I'm not saying anything bad about you, or in particular. I completely understand. You were just mad, but in the future, maybe ask to make sure and stuff like that. I don't get, but yeah, that's basically all I have to say on that. And if you apologize, it's all good, Ezra. We just wrap this around. And we are good. Honestly, I'm gonna get a darker color for the eyebrows, so, you know, tie it all in. I picked the wrong color for her hair. It needs to be darker, so let me just skim this down, turn the brightness down like this. Take out some of the saturation. I think something like this is closer to what they've actually got. I really like the colors for your character, though. The kind of dark but still kind of neutral color scheme you've got going on is absolutely fantastic. Ezra, it's completely fine. Don't worry about it. And, let's go in with a darker color then for the eyes. Oh, sorry about this. And then we're good. So, like that, I think. And like this. And we have to, I'm wrong. We have to do one thing in particular before we leave, and that's color in the scars. Which I'm glad that I left empty, because then it means I can do this. I can grab a orange tone for this. I'm really sorry to hear that, Ezra. I hope you feel better later. Or today or something. And if you need anything, just ask. We are always here to help. We help each other in every possible way. There we go. Like that. And like that. We're gonna tone this down. and put the multiply layer on. And there we go. We have a cute little scar to add on to this insane and the membrane murderer. I'm assuming they're a murderer because they're holding a bloody knife, and that's really cool. Cool in the ways of, you know, it's a OC, not cool in the ways of real people. Whack. Then we turn that over, and let's continue looking. Does anyone have it on YouTube or something like that? Ugh. Rex, if you're on, can you ban the Russian? That sounds real bad, but can you ban the Russian name who's got the link? Thanks. I do not have the YouTube pulled up, but that is a spam, so nobody click that link, please. Thank you. And Wolf, you're great. Thank you very much. Let me pull up Discord and let me continue looking. Oh, that's super sweet. I will, of course, send you something a little later on, and if you want me, all-knowing therapy friend, to send me a little picture of yours, just let me know. Like a screenshot of yours or something. Just let me know. I can send that to you straight away. Oh, this is cute. I like it. Let's go with this. I do not see anyone saying that they have it on their YouTube channel, so I'm just gonna go with this one. Glenn 324. Accept this bad boy, and thank you. I'm gonna send you a little wave, because I had to accept that DM for some reason. I don't know how Discord works. I'm sorry that I left. It's completely fine. Idiotic anomaly. I can speak English. I got this. I just got to put the next one on, and this is what I shall be drawing next. Soon it pops up. There we go. I'm gonna delete the other ones because I don't need them anymore, and they are taking up space. And I really like the vibe. It's got like some motherly vibes, but still kind of being creepy. I like it. Creepy in the fact that I don't trust robots. Five Nights at Freddy's has made me be like, every single robot is an awful thing attempting to mutilate children. But it's cool. I like it. So let's get started. I know, right? It's really adorable. So we are going to try and do this some justice. Oh, you got married. That's cool. Happy marriage, I hope. So we gotta draw the face. I don't know why I'm resetting it so much, considering it's a sketch circle, but you know what? We're good. Let's do something like this. A little rounded out, facing the same way. Like this. No, too bubbly. I don't know if they got ears, so no. We're gonna do something like this. There we go. Does that work? A little better? Yes, that works better. Right, then we grab our hat. Bye, Bubba. Bye. Oops. And we're gonna draw big eyes. Oh, that's fine too. I misread a little bit. Care to hear a disturbing Disney fact? The fact that they have such an issue with ashes in the park that they have to have special vacuums to pick up ashes and water filtration systems to get out ashes. Like human remains ashes, crematorium ashes. Yeah, that's whack. They have to do it because otherwise people will get sick. And I don't want to get sick off of human ashes. That sounds pretty disturbing. I guess it's kind of like any other ash sickness, but the fact that it used to be human is kind of whack, you know? Okay, so we're actually gonna do something like, let's see if I can do this. Nope, that looks bad. All right, what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna do it at the sides. Like this. I know they've got it slightly. No, I've gotta push myself and I've gotta do this. Side eyelashes. I don't know why, but I don't like the way they look. Okay, that looks better. I like it. More, kind of. Not really, but we're going with it. We're keeping it. Side lashes. Right? And like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Whack, whack. Fair enough. Ugh. I hate Small World. I went there once. The song is good for like the first 30 seconds, but when you have to sit there, it's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. For 3.5 minutes on loop. Right? I have a feeling the ride's longer than 3 minutes, but it felt like hours. Because you're staring at creepy dolls. Just going like this. The entire ride, and you're like, this is fun. Why'd I push my parents to make me go on this ride? And for the rest of the trip to Disney, it's a small world. Everything in the world is disparity. When the only thing you can think, you can't talk, you can't breathe, you can't, like, your heart can't beat without thinking, it's a small world, and it sucks. I hate it. Not good. I do like the ride, like, it's cute, the message is good, right? But for the love of all that is holy, that music needs to be stopped, alright? It needs to be. It's time to stop. Time to put that ride down. Inhumanely. We're gonna put the little doot. Wah. 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 Then we have the little... Kind of reminds me of, what's the... Baby? This kind of reminds me of Baby. Ride is over 10 minutes long. No wonder I felt like it took forever. Ride is 10 minutes? How did how old was I when I went to Disney? How did younger me sit through 5 minutes of that? I will never know. But I do know it was kind of annoying after like the first minute. No, I'll take that back. It was real annoying after the first minute. Let me just do that. And that's cute. I honestly think I'm doing a pretty good job on this last one. I'm not usually very good at drawing cute things. I suppose when I'm not the one designing it, it kind of helps. But let's push this through. I'm usually pretty good at drawing creepy things, but I think I'm doing the cuteness of this pretty good justice, aren't y'all? Don't y'all think? Say I'm doing it. Would you like another cute Disney fun fact? Yes, I would. Ride is being slandered. It is being slandered. The ride sucks. It's creepy. I don't like sitting there. I don't like dolls. Okay, I'm not scared of dolls, right? But some tarantulas can take that back. Tarantulas, they aren't gonna kill you, right? But they're so big, they give me the heebie-jeebies. Give me the heebie-jeebies. And I don't like them. I don't get how some people can have them as pets. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, holding one for maybe 15 seconds. I pet one of my friend's pet snakes. Terrifying. The fact that that snake could bite me, like, it wasn't poisonous. I just don't want to be bit, right? That scared me more than anything else. Right, so it's, not like that. Then a curl inwards. Lots of curlies. A lot of curly ends. Okay. Then we... a lot of curly innies. Schwa-schweef. Schwa-schweef. Schwa-eef. Schwa-fwa. No, alright, let's redo this. let's do something more like this. No, that doesn't look good. Let's do... Alright, let's just follow what they have, instead of trying to, like, redesign something. Let's do this, and then let's just add curls, like they've got. Little hair follicles flicking off to the side, like a little home.
Hi, Zell. What you up to? Sorry, girl. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Want a kiss? Mwah. That's your kiss.
Oops. I love spiders. No! No! I don't like that. I don't like the fact that, someone in the world actually likes spiders. What about them do you like? That they're terrifying? They terrify me. No, not like terrify, but if I had the choice of, like, have a spider as a pet or not have a spider as a pet, I'd choose the one where I don't fear for my life. Well, bye, I guess. She loves me. She's very cute. There we go. I'd say they did a pretty good job. I like the kind of like 1930s housewife, like robot this vibe has. It's kind of dystopian, you know? Looks like a housewife is cool. Have you ever Googled cute? No, I would not. I didn't even like Lucas the spider. Y'all remember Lucas? Y'all remember Lucas when he was big? I did not like him. Might be slanderous, but I still thought he was creepy. Have you ever seen Velvets? No, gross. All of them. Ugh. I'm like the only cute spider. It's like the little jumpy things. The jumpy ones. I don't know what they're called, but some of them are cute. But other than that, they all suck. And I picked the wrong color, but I'm continuing with it because if I stop now, I'd look like a coward. But I'm admitting that I'm not wanting to look like a coward, so I'm kind of looking like a coward there too. Real white. I think about there is closer to what the person actually had. And then, let's go through with an off-white. Since this has got like a more bubbly personality, we're gonna go with a blue off. Went not enough white. Not enough white. There we go. There we go, that looks better than what I picked. I wasn't able to pick that close. Have a nice night, Froststorm. I hope you have a fantastic time. This will probably be my last one too, but do keep in mind that I do streams like this all the time, so if you'd like to join in later to have another stream, that would be cool too. I love seeing all of you here on my streams, and especially seeing y'all's fantastic artwork and OCs like this one. Like, I don't know the story behind this OC, but I can just, like, imagine the story that is there, and the story I'm imagining is pretty dope. Like, dystopian future housewife thing, gets tired and becomes evil, or maybe she doesn't become evil, maybe she's just a sweet housewife the entire story. That's cool, too. I'm gonna take it off clipping mask. I don't know why I was on clipping mask. Probably because I put it on clipping mask and I'm dumb! The most idiot person of the Artist Awards goes to me. I found out we were adopted for subs and views. And stuff, but no promises. You sleep. You better sleep. You need to sleep. Good for your brain! Froststorm, we've had this conversation more times than I can count. You need to sleep! Have a nice night, dear. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Opossums are the superior rodent. Possums are pretty cool. I like possums. I don't know if opossums and possums are, like, different. They're virtually the same thing. If they are different creatures, they're virtually the same thing, alright? I hate it when someone will be like, this creature is very different from the other creature named exactly the same thing minus one letter. It makes me very annoyed. I'm like, they're the same thing, virtually. I mean, come on. Like, why do we need to name them one letter apart? Why can't we have them named different names? A hot salmon pink. I think that's it. Yeah, that's really close to what the color is. We're gonna go in with it. Yoink. Now the head shape, I think I made it a little too prominent than what I wanted, but that's fine. Kind of shoves off the rest of the back of the head, right? Makes it less apparent what it is, but that's fine. If I was gonna do this again, I'd shove the back hair out more to make it obvious that there is a back of the head, right? But that's just me. Oh, did not mean to do that. What? No, do sleep. My phone is at 14%. I feel that. Chargers, they're never long enough. They're never as long as you want them to be, right? Do I have a link for it? The Discord? Sure. I or Rex can put a link in the Discord. Can you put links, Rex? I think you can. Yeah, you can put links. There we go. And I think that, no, I haven't shaded the eyes. I knew I was forgetting something. And then we're just gonna go with it. I don't think Kitty Wolf has joined the Discord yet, Rex. Or if they have, they don't have that name. And then we're just gonna go through it with this. I think this looks pretty cute and pretty dope, if I say so myself, which I do. And that is gonna be all for today. Opossum's top of the food chain. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. Let's spread these bad boys out and put them to the four corners. Oh, did not mean to do that. But I will. I mean to do this. Looks a little better. Make this big bad boy bigger, that way it looks like it drew more. And if you weren't drawn today, I'm very, very sorry, but I do stuff like this all the time. I also do commissions, which are not free, but, you know, are fairly cheap. My commission prices are fairly cheap. I like money, give me it. And that will be all. Last thing, though, before I leave, if any of y'all are, like, really good at, like, if y'all know tons about computers, send me a Discord thing. I might ask for some advice. But that's all for today, and I hope to see y'all next time. See ya!